Hi, I'm Becky Amble, and I wanted to share with you some quick ideas on using artificial intelligence, in particular ChatGPT, a little bit more so than some of the other things available. And I thought I would just run a short video, and I will do a series of them to break things down into simple bite-sized pieces. So let's take a look here at what I've got for you today. All righty. Let's see if we can get that going. All right, so the first thing is just our little cover slide. So we're going to talk about mastering ChatGPT, in particular artificial intelligence, in a little bit broader terms. And I like this quote from Mark Cuban, who says that artificial intelligence, if you don't understand it, learn it, you will become a dinosaur within 3 years. That might be a little bit more aggressive than I would say. However, the best jobs are going to be those that have artificial intelligence. So just take a minute here. How about 30 seconds? How are you using AI now? And if you're not, that's just fine. If you're using it, jot down, take 30 seconds and write down how you are using it. Okay, I think that's about 30 seconds. So let's go on and talk about a few things. As you can see on this slide, I have put together what the top 5 topics are, or the top 5 questions that business people have when it comes to talking about artificial intelligence. So the first one is, how can AI benefit my business? So people want to know, what are some specific ways that I can use AI for my operations, to improve my operations? How will it enhance productivity? How will it reduce costs, improve customer service, enable data-driven decision making? What are ways that it is actually going to make my business run better, faster, and lower cost? Then a second question often is, what AI solutions are suitable for my industry? Because we know every business is different, every industry is somewhat unique. Now, there's some things that apply kind of across the board, and others that really need to be specific for your particular industry. So you want to know, what are some applications and tools that are relevant and effective for my specific industry? And you want to know, again, if it's manufacturing, retail, finance, healthcare, services, or some other sector. The third question, as you can see here, that comes up a lot is, how do I implement AI into my business? Because we all want to make sure that this is workable and it doesn't disrupt our business and cause chaos with existing processes and systems we have in place. So we want to know, what is the right technology that'll work in my business? How do I train employees? How do I manage the changes that are going to come about because of using AI? So you want to have advice on what solutions to use in-house, when to use third-party, and things like that. All great questions. The fourth thing that many business people want to know is, what are the costs and the ROI of implementation? Of course, we don't want to do something that costs us more money. We want to save money. So we want to understand, what kind of financial impact will using AI have in our particular business? And again, that's going to be based on what specific area you want to focus on and use AI or automation. So we want to look at, what are the ongoing costs of using this? What does it cost to get it put together? What's my ROI of just doing anything with a particular aspect of artificial intelligence or automation? And the fifth one is, what are the risks and ethical considerations of using AI? This is a great question, because everybody wants to conduct their business in an ethical manner and make sure we're operating within legal constraints and so on. Then I did a slightly different slide for you. And this, as you can see, is, what are the different ways that you can use ChatGPT in business? Chat, of course, is the big player in town, and that's the one I talk about a lot. So here's some ideas. And as I go through these, maybe put a little star if you go, yeah, I've been thinking about that one. So first is content creation. You can use ChatGPT to help put together blog posts, articles. You can generate engaging and informative content with your blogs, newsletters, industry publications, whatever you're doing. ChatGPT can be a great resource on content creation. A second area, which is great, is for customer support and interaction. You can now, through AI and ChatGPT, have 24/7 customer service coverage without hiring a staff. Isn't it awesome to think you can be answering customer inquiries 24/7 just by using this tool? You can also do some lead qualification and really engage customers or potential customers before you invest in having your highly skilled and trained salesperson talk to that person. Do a little more digging and qualifying and get some necessary information. Data analysis and insights is a third area, and market research is an area that sometimes companies aren't really sure what to do and how to get that done. ChatGPT can be an awesome resource in putting that together because it can summarize industry reports, look at market trends, really pull out insights from large data sets, and it can also do sales analysis. You can have ChatGPT review sales data to identify patterns, forecast trends, and suggest improvements for sales strategies. The fourth area, which I'm sure you will relate to, is administrative tasks. Often, this is a great tool to use to help with your email. You might use it to draft and organize and prioritize emails. You might have some kind of response that automatically goes out when there's an inquiry or some follow-up email work to be done. And the last one is training and development. So for many companies, keeping up on employee training is challenging. I mean, what do? You need to have some training. This can be used to create customized training materials and resources for onboarding new employees at different levels, depending on where your business is at and where you need that. And you can also upskill your current staff by utilizing this. Think about these ideas. Did anything there strike you as one that you really think you'd like to dig into? Well, I will be back with some additional ideas. And the one reason that we talk about ChatGPT is because it is a big player. If you look at these two images here, you can see in the bar graph that ChatGPT hit 1 million users in a week, in 5 days. And you look at some of the other ones that really caught attention. Facebook, it took 10 months to get to that level. Twitter, it took 2 years to get to that level. Netflix, which was an innovation, took 3.5 years to get to 1 million users. So we know that ChatGPT is a big game player. And one last quote for you before I wrap up this segment and come back and talk to you next time about the next piece is Mark Andreessen, who is a venture capitalist, said that AI is quite possibly the most important and best thing our civilization has ever created. You could tell he's pretty enthusiastic. So I hope to see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Becky Amble, and we will look forward to chatting about the next step here to fill in the blank on what